right. Oh, another day. Another dollar. Well, not another dollar, but another win, maybe. We'll have to see. I think I've got all of the sound and everything. I'm sorry if I wipe at my nose a little bit. I just got done working out. My body's still like pseudo-recovering. And I took all my medicine and everything, and so everything's going a little haywire. Ooh. Let's... Oof. Some of those look pretty sad. Okay. These guys all had that. I'm trying... He's already on the team. Let's see. Replace someone. Oh, do I have it? Okay, I do have it sorted by speed. Well, hold on. Let's look at some wild magic pets. If we have a wild magic pet, kind of like the look of him. Pistachio. Maybe we'll replace you with that. I wish I had one with wild magic. And, oh, there's wild magic in Portal, which is kind of what I would be looking for. You don't sleep, you're always online. That's not true. I sleep, sometimes. She is always streaming, banning bots in Discord, raising digital pets. You caught me. No, I sleep. I promise. Just sleep at probably not exactly normal times. The voodoo figurine might be a good choice because of the fact that it's undead. Oh, but problem I was running into yesterday was some of the teams don't have weather pets. And right now, in this current meta, not having a weather pet or a pet on the team that can change the weather is almost tantamount to unaliving yourself. Figuratively speaking, of course. Alright, let's see, what did we have success with yesterday? I didn't do any darkness teams yesterday. Should I hit my villain era and do some darkness? That one's all darkness. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's right. The Renishu run had a weather ability. Huh, those guys did. She sleeps while leveling, that's right. I've hacked this system. I can sleep and level pets at the same time. I'm cool like that. I had 2 wins with that one yesterday. Got 5 wins with that one yesterday. Oh. Yeah, let's do the... Sorry, my animations aren't coming up, but thank you so much for the subscription, Tupper. It is much appreciated. So, when you subscribe, hold on. I have a bunch of people who have really big trucks in the neighborhood. So, let's see. Yes, so when you subscribe to the channel, you get to pick a pet. You get to pick a name for it within reason on the name, nothing, you know, vulgar, profane, or anything like that. And then I will take a screenshot of it and I will post it to Twitter with a little story. So you don't have to do that. That's just something I offer for people who donate or subscribe, things like that. If I didn't post 4K transmog, I could level my pets. Oh, I don't auction house much. So the only time I auction house really is when... Oops. So when I'm verifying strategies for Zufus, and if it's a leveling strategy, I have a leveling queue from just spare pets that I have in my guild bank. And when those hit 25, I just auction them off at like, not like, well, it's probably pretty crazy undercut prices, but yeah, I just throw them up there because they're extra and better that someone else uses them than they just sit in my bank or in my journal at 25 and I'm not using them. Oh, okay. Well, we'll start with the Cursed Dune Watcher, because he's going to be faster than any of his guys. I'm going to laugh if it misses. I know it won't, because I'm not that lucky, but it'd be hilarious. Oh well. That's okay. Yeah, let's swap. That's okay. We're still healing. I'm already slower than you, but I mean, you know, okay. I just trying to predict when they're gonna use deflection. Ha! Got it. Let's see. I'll buy them all. I got 2 guilds full of level 20, right? This is working out pretty okay so far. Of course, none of theirs are gonna miss, right? I'm not that lucky. Wow. That's kind of rude. Yep. I don't mind if none of these hit. I just want Trembler to regain his really... I need to survive this hit. Of course not. Of course, like... Of course they get a crit. They're gonna stun me. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. Well, this was still a pretty good match. Like, it's two Sandstorm teams. I mean, like, 2 crits in a row on something that has damage mitigation from Sandstorm. And one of those hits, they, like, maxed out on something. So, like, some of that was just luck was more on their side for their rolls than for me. But, you know, Sandstorm versus Sandstorm. Let's see. Since we know there's a Sandstorm team in the queue, I'm gonna go ahead and queue up my other Sandstorm team. Oh, let's say hello to Goblin. He's a goblin. That's a wall. Sorry, I'm paying more attention to my cat the more I'm flying. If she thinks I'm doing anything that would that requires my hands, she will come over and try to mess with me. So she is a goblin. Alright. I don't know why I'm looking at the map. I think I might just do some, like, world quest stuff today. That doesn't require me being stuck in things like vehicles or, like, obviously I can't pet battle while I wait in the PvP queue. Six victims freed. Oh, yeah, I think this one's... I didn't care about the reward. Oh, yeah, it's the whatever thing. I don't care. Okay, I am in queue. So the queue timer has gone up. That kind of sucks, but... Oh my gosh. I was looking for my... my Avenger shield. I don't know what it's called. And I'm like, where is it? Don't have it. Because I'm normally on my paladin, of course. I think things, because it's the... Things should be giving us, like, extra... Like, I know in the other place, the World Quest enemies were giving the currency. Oh yeah, there it is, the Dream-infused currency. I was like, that's weird. Have you ever leveled a toon just pet battling? No. I have leveled quite a few levels. There's a few that I have gotten to like 60 or max or whatever. The biggest the biggest problem I find with leveling just through pet battles is that sorry. Oh yeah, I'm just throwing death and decay down everywhere. Is that if you want to go do something else, like if I want to go into a time walking dungeon, generally my gear is just trash because I've gone like 10 levels just with pet battling. So I'm doing like a quarter of the damage I should be doing. Thankfully, most people are out leveling. I don't know. People are going through stuff so fast, they don't normally say anything. And honestly, if you're doing time walking dungeons and you're looking at damage meters, like, I don't want to say get a life, but I kind of want to say get a life. But, no, mostly it's, that'll be the problem is when I do want to switch over to something else. My gear just, like, is total garbage. But it is possible. I've known at least one person who's done it. And with all the catch-up gear right now at max level, if all you did was pet battle to level, totally, it'd be totally valid. You could just throw all that catch-up gear at them. That's how I level, because I've got all 3 pets at level 25. I sat in the auction house for 7 years before I even played. Well, some people like just very specific parts of the game, and that's what I used to enjoy about WoW. Now it's just kind of like I don't really particularly care about anything except Mythic and I mean it's an attitude that goes from the top down, right? Like, I get that he was just kind of dunking on Asmongold the other day because Asmongold traditionally has a negative viewpoint of the game. But when he put out, well, he can't even clear heroic or mythic, it's like, yeah, I hate to break it to you, but a large percentage of your player base doesn't clear heroic or mythic. So, like, good job. Like, it was just unnecessary and kind of rude, but that feels like the attitude from the top down. And that feels like how the attitude towards anything in the game except raiding, right? My druid is really high just from being parked at Ashley. That's a good one. I honestly wish that they would switch the account dailies over to just daily dailies and you could park multiple characters there, and that'd be nice, but don't do any of that there leveling stuff, you know. He's played so many games now, he wants to hamburger all the parts. He likes WoW. He likes to WoW that way. Yeah. I don't really... He's sort of a, I don't want to say a touchy subject, because that's not quite accurate. He's a divisive person. So, I just know that, Mike Ybarra's tweet the other day was about him, and it's like, well, is that what you think about all the people who don't clear that stuff? Because I'd have to say a large percentage of your recurring subscription players are players who do outside of the primary content, right? Like your goblins for gold making, or transmog collectors, mount collectors, pet collectors, people who combine all those things. I would wager that a large percentage of the player base who focus just on those things make up the majority of their recurring subs. So to kind of dunk on people who that's the primary thing they do to enjoy in the game, it's just not a good look in my opinion. I mostly just pet battle and world quest. Me too. I mean, that's what I mostly do. I need to reset my pet battle because I've been in queue for 8 minutes. So let's try again. And it wasn't a good look for pretty much the CEO of, or whatever he is, of Blizzard saying something like that. And I'm not going to do any of like the personal attacks that some people have put out. It's like, oh well, he just gets carried through all of it anyway by world first players, and so that's not where I go to when I criticize comments like that, because doing personal attacks doesn't help anything. It doesn't help the conversation. It doesn't go, okay, well, why do you feel that those players have more of a valid position in World of Warcraft than anyone else who pays the same $15 as or whatever you pay. I'm on the year sub. So even if I stopped playing WoW tomorrow, I would still have over a year. Actually, I think I'd have like a year and 5 months because I got the year sub while I still had time on my 6-month sub. But I will be honest, this is the first X pack that has looked out for gold farmers by bringing back patterns, transmogs, unobtainable, and removed. Was I supposed to do something to these frogs? Because I don't have any items in my bag. Okay, it was just showing 0 while I was out of the range. I was like, that's weird. And I'm glad for things like that. And I'm glad that those aspects of the game definitely feel like they're being taken care of. I can only speak for the pet battle side of things and what I'm seeing. And I was talking about it yesterday and I tweeted about it as well. I said what I'm seeing is the content pace has what I said I think exactly was the content pace has highlighted the slapdash nature that they approach pet battles with. And people already complain about the devs spending time on pet battles, which is wild to me because most of the devs from the comments I have seen have to be scraping the bottom of the barrel for nothing or like if they're looking for things to do, they have to be scraping the bottom of the barrel to work on pet battle stuff, or like what I saw with Muffinus or Zorbix. I wish I could remember who tweeted it. But they basically said, you already swabbed this swag. That's kind of funny. I like that. He said, oh, well, I'm at home. Time to kick back with a glass of wine and do some pet battle flavor text. And I said it yesterday. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with people working off of the clock. Ever, in any sense of the word. If you're working, You deserve to be paid for your work. Now, I have no idea if they're salaried employees or not. If they're salaried and that's how they want to spend their time, okay, cool, whatever. But if they're salaried, and even if there's an expectation that they're working kind of outside of their work day, I'm not okay with that. But I don't know. I don't think it's okay that. So I just want one dev. Where's my one? That's it. That's all I'm looking for. One dev. One dev to work on pet battle stuff. Oh, Goblin's back. She heard me clicking furiously, so she must have been like, oh, I gotta stop that progress. Ma'am, you're gonna get me banned. We cannot show our kitty buttholes on camera. Kidding. I know I'm not gonna get banned for that, but it's funny. She's staring you down. Look, David. My brother's staying with us while he transitions over to a new region for his job, and so his computer's on my extra desk right here, and the cat she's lurking and staring at him under his monitors. She is the goblin. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we can go do that. This might just end up being a World Quest stream. Maybe my loss finally threw me down into a bracket that no one's playing at. Because I tend to sit right on the cusp for the MMR. In that... Oh, what's the words I'm looking for? Yeah, so if I win one or two, I move up. If I lose one or two, I drop down. So I usually, I sit right on a cusp. So depending on who's playing that day, if I move up, then the queue will sometimes be faster or it'll be slower. And if I move down, it'll be faster or slower, just depending on the time of day and who's playing. And again, this is just another reason why they should get rid of pet battle groups and just have it, because there are not enough people PvP pet battling to justify breaking us up into pet battle groups. And I 100% bet the only reason they're doing it is to make sure people can't win trade. And at the end of the day, who cares? Like, at this point, I'm so beyond caring for them ruining something for everyone, because there's like, I think the entire time I've been in all the Discords, I've seen 5 to 10 people ask about win trading, which is, I get it, it's against the terms of service. And if you can catch people doing that, oh, here we go, then punish them for it, but don't punish the rest of us because, oh, it's the same person. That's great. Anyway, you're right. With all your work, put your resume in. We need someone like you in the community. Save the pets. I was in the content creators Discord, and it brought me nothing but disappointment. It just was a major confirmation for me about I'm trying to think of a good word for it. It was just a major confirmation for me that nobody listens or cares. And, what you gonna do about that? If someone wants to win trade 5,000 times, who cares? Sounds boring though for them. Yeah, like, honestly. If that's what you want to do. Whatever. Because God, it's just so frustrating, right? Man, this person never misses in Sandstorm. Oh, well, I actually got a crit. That's a shocker. Alright. Let me win this and let me hit. That'll never happen again, don't worry. Oh, am I gonna win this? No, of course not. Of course not. If my... This one's the annoying one with the slow. My complaint is I started in MOP and yes, pet battles started the same time, but collecting didn't. That being said, let us buy them from something in game. New quests are like the whelps. Give me a world drop pet. I will never catch up to everyone on the leaderboards. Yeah, I'm never gonna catch up either. I've been playing since, you know, I've been playing since... Target is dead. Interesting. They don't look dead. I've been playing since vanilla. And... I certainly don't have all the pets. Vanilla was gifted to me and demanding a collector's edition. If I had even known that that was a thing, because at the time I didn't really know that that was a thing. I was in high school. I wasn't new to gaming, but all I saw was, okay, well, this costs more money and I'm not going to spend more money that I don't have. And then I think I'd just gotten out of basic when I bought Burning Crusade. And then I went in person to go get Wrath, and I don't think they had any collector's editions. So I've been around since vanilla, you know? But because I didn't have the money, I shouldn't be allowed to own the collector's editions. Like, there are some people playing today who weren't even alive when this game first started, and what? Because they weren't born sooner, they don't deserve to be able to spend the money now. And if you're telling me that the pet is what made vanilla special for you, then, well, I've got some oceanfront property in Nebraska to sell you. It all boils down to people just don't want other people to have what they have. Like, that's all there is to it. I have some of the pets that people say are like, ooh, that's super cool or whatever. Like, I have the baby blizzard bear. If they put that thing on the trading post tomorrow, I wouldn't care. Cool. More people get to have it. We get to use it in more strategies. That's the only thing I see when they let people get more pets in the game. They did bring back Spirit of Competition, which was a nice surprise. You know, someone started to make me hope the other day because they changed the Thundering Serpent hatchling to be hidden in the journal. And for me, that was just, oh, people were complaining about being able to see it in the journal when you can't. I mean, like, you can collect it, but I'm never going to have enough gold for the black market auction house. And so someone was like, hey, maybe it means it's going to be on the trading post. And I'm like, don't make me hope. Don't give me hope that I might actually be able to have that stupid little dragon. But yeah, it was a nice surprise to see the Spirit of Competition on the trading post, and I hope they do more stuff like that. Although I know the trading post right now is in some hot water because of do we dare to sunlight because of what's going on? What do we have for you? Oh, why not? I'm not winning anything today anyway. I'm gonna feel so bad if I come up against someone that's not that Sandstorm team. I'm gonna feel really bad. I don't know where I want to go. But yeah, I'm hoping they do more stuff like that. And then I'm hoping they did what they did with Mist of Pandaria, where they, and I think I don't know that, I think WAD's maybe always been available, but MOP, they added the mount and pet up in the store, and I hope they do that with more of the collector's editions, because 100% collector's editions are just saying, I had money when this was available, and that's all it is. That's it. Let all pets be cageable, will create more economy and help us small people. And people that quit that don't care have pets that are not tradable, said they would sell or give me, and I want those. I could see that. I think, and you know, they can't even make the argument of, using it to kind of like buy gold, because they have that with the WoW token. So if I buy a bunch of pets on sale from the shop and then cage them and put them up on the auction house, like, how is that any different than me buying a token and putting that on the auction house, except that you're not getting $20, you're only getting like $5 or $10. Boo-hoo. But now, I will say, I hope people don't, like, if they caged an achievement pet, they go back and cry about it when they don't have that achievement pet anymore, or they'll just have to buy it back off the auction house. Oh. Black market doesn't drop good pets at all. They are common. Add more pets like the celestial. I call it the celestial moo. The celestial calf. Where are you? Oh, I had it scrolled all the way down. This guy. So my only justification for buying this pet, because I've never seen 1,000,000 gold since, right, was I did the 1,000,000 gold to get Francois, the fancy chicken. And I said, if I make it to 1,000,000 gold, or a little over, so I'm not completely, like, poor, I'll go get Francois, and then I'll get the celestial calf, and it'll kind of be like each pet cost 500,000 gold. Like that was my way of justifying it, is I was technically getting 2 pets for the 1,000,000 gold. But yeah. And then what was it? But yeah, the black market auction house has a bunch of like the Celestial Tournament pets. It's like, but why? Like, you can just go do the like, I don't mind if they put them up there, but just go do the Celestial Tournament. It'll save you the gold. Although I do recommend people do it, if you're also doing the mounts, I recommend doing it on a paladin, because they have an extra mount out there that no one else can get. So, which sucks. I did it all on my hunter, and then I went over to my paladins, like, oh god, what's the is it Simple Armory? That shows all the stuff. And I went and I looked and I'm like, oh no, I should have done this on my paladin. And I'm sure there are plenty of people who could come up with horrible reasons why, or sorry, reasons that it would be horrible to make all pets cageable, but oh, well, it reduces the specialness, and it's like, I don't know, like, you still have the achievement on your account. So, I don't know. One of the things that does bug me is their lack of consistency with what pets they cage and don't cage, right? So almost all of the Feast of Winter's Veil pets are cageable. I think the only ones that aren't are the what is it? The wild pets, like the Globe Yeti. And but they didn't make Jingles cageable. Why? Like, you made all the other Feast of Winter Veil pets cageable, but not Jingles? Why? First of all, and they couldn't even fix Jingles properly for, like, forever. I almost feel like I have to kind of, and first of all, I don't think any of them know who I am or even pay attention to me on Twitter, but it feels like if you don't do something that's kind of calling them out, they're never gonna change anything. Like how I posted about Durian being broken ever since he released in Legion, and them just fixing him like a couple months ago. And, you know, it's wild. But I pointed out, I was like, so yeah, this is day 2654, that Durian is still broken. Tag the devs and all that other stuff, and it's like, I shouldn't have to just constantly be on here reminding you all the shit you should fix. I'll pay 10 million for the vampiric batling. I could have bought it for 100k before it's removed. See, here's my thing, is the second you made these pets part of a system, you shouldn't be able to remove them, which is why I'm so irritated about Sunny. So it's, where is it? So Sunny, the pet pack for Ukraine pet, once it's gone, it's gone. they have stated they're not bringing it back ever to the store and get nothing. And I'm like, why? If you're gonna do that, make it non-combat. You can't do that when you have a system that uses these pets. Or you need to give people an equivalent to get in-game. It irritates me. And then, like, the more pets we get, the more options we have. It's not as vital to have some of these rare purchasable pets as it was when we were still working toward like the 1,000 pet achievement. But still, you've made these pets part of a system. You gotta stop with the making them unobtainable. Our voice is so small, we are a lost thought. Yeah. Can't lose something you didn't have. We're not a lost thought. We're not even an afterthought. We're... I don't know. And obviously we can't speak to their thought process about it. But all we can do is we see how we're treated in game with this stuff. And then they don't give us any communication. Or they communicate about pet stuff to people who don't do pet stuff anymore, like Hazel. And there's nothing wrong with her wanting to shift her focus to other stuff in game. That's her prerogative. And if that's what makes her happy, I'm happy for her. But don't interview her about pet stuff. Simple as. Like, I don't know. That one dude talked about breeding. That seemed like an idea that had some interesting thoughts. So I don't know about breeding because that would introduce a weirdness into the game. What I would like to see is I'd like to see a pet barbershop and transmog to where it's kind of more like the rostrum of transformation where you can earn things for different pets. Like maybe if you go into like one of the troll dungeons and you defeat the bosses, they drop little things that you can, like, could you imagine the little Zandalari raptors with like a top hat or something? Like, I don't know. Like, I'd like to see a barber shop where you can kind of change the colors, and if it's a rarer color, maybe you earn it some way. Like, you get to do that. And then you can earn little things to put on your pet, like flower crowns and hats and like the perky pug and bee hats and everything. Like, it's a cool idea. I wish they'd expand on it more and not just like items you continually have to farm if you want to use them or buy if you want to use them, and for only like those two kinds of pets. Like, expand it. True. It was for us to own epic pet. No, I don't want to do that. Like, I really don't want to up the quality. So I don't want to go beyond rare because I have way too many pets. And when you introduce something like that, it's going to run into the same situation that made me get into strategy creation in the first place, in that I was tired of using the same 10 pets, and that's what'll happen if you bring in like one epic pet. It's just going to be the pet everyone uses to face roll all the fights, and that's not very fun. But yeah. So I don't necessarily want to see any of the quality upgraded. I would like to see, like I said, I'd like to see barbershop / transmog for pets. Like, give them cute little scarves. I don't know, things like that. So not the other thing was not breeding, but I'd like to see a training program to where you go to like like one of the people in the pet areas and you say, hey, can you try to retrain this pet to get a different breed? So if I take one of my pure balance snakes and say, you know, hey, train this pet, and then you've got a chance for any of the other type of any of the other breeds. So they could ask you, would you rather what would you want to train as? And it'd be like speed, and it'll have a 24-hour cooldown where you can't use that pet or whatever because it's in training. Like, I'd like to see that, because honestly, farming for some of these, like, farming for some of them is obnoxious. But, yeah. So I'd like to see earnable pet transmogs, pet recolors, and then breed retraining. Oh, we don't want to do that. Catalog. Oh, let's go inspect some fishing nets. Go pets! Retraining is a fun idea. Yeah, and like I liked Flip Method's idea for doing like passive leveling stuff. And of course people are going to argue about it like not being a good thing, but I'm trying to look at it from the point of view of someone who's just getting into pet battling. Like, yeah, the passive leveling thing isn't a big deal for someone like me, right? Generally, I have enough charms on hand, although I haven't done any, like, real charm farming in a while. I just haven't been motivated to. But I had enough to buy Scout when everything was released. I actually had enough to buy a Scout to, not contest. Whatever. I had enough to do one to giveaway. I had enough to do a Scout for a giveaway. And so normally I can just go buy a stone, buy whatever I need to get a pet to 25. Like, it's rare that I actually level my pets. Like, that's pretty rare. But for someone who's just starting out, having like over 1,500, 1,600 pets available in the game, and even if they've been collecting, because you can passively collect like 500 pets or more in this game without even trying. And like, when you're looking at it from that perspective and realizing these people have no level 25s, what is the harm in letting there be some kind of system for them to passively level pets? Like, have the pet summoned out with you and they get XP when you kill something while they're summoned, or sitting them down at a trainer and like letting the trainer train them, like Professor Oak type situation. Like, I really don't see the pushback on that when there are tons of people who might be willing to get into pet battling if there were more ways to level their pets, because let's be honest, the only super consistent ways we have to level our pets, we're going to call her the Wandering Trainer so I don't get censored. So the Wandering Trainer in the Garrison, and then the Legion trainers when they're up, because they're random. So those aren't even consistent. And that's it. We haven't had any good leveling methods come out since Legion, because they made them 24 hours a day, and then they nerfed the XP. And that's completely bogus. Like, if someone wants to spend their time in game sitting at one trainer for 5 hours leveling their battle pets, who cares? Who cares? Just let them do it. If that's how they want to spend their time, why are you punishing them for that? Especially when we have so many pets. Get a little heated. Get a little heated about it. I'd like to see non-pet rewards available via pet battles too, like flight stones or some kind of currency that might draw more normies in. I think the problem with that is they they've had that before, and it just made people angry. But like, that's just the WoW community in a nutshell, right? Yeah, the barrier to entry is pretty steep. It is. It is. Non-pet battle world quest that give stones. I think... First of all, I think we should get rid of family-specific stones. Like, stop with the bee stones and the aquatics. Just give us flawless. Just give us all flawless stones, please. Just stop with the family-specific ones. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous. Just give us all flawless. Ugh. That's exactly what I do with Snail Fight, but I have no life. See, but that's how you're choosing to spend your time in the game. It gives you more... Oh my god, I can't think of words today. Agency. It's giving the players more agency on how they want to spend their time, but instead we're being punished for wanting to spend our time that way, and I don't think that's okay. Like, it's literally not hurting anybody if someone wants to sit at Odrog for 5 hours and level their pets. It's hurting no one. They're sitting in your game, they're logged in, and they're playing. What more do you want from them? Like, or if someone wants to go over to... Not Pachu, because that'd be a terrible fight. A terrible fight. I'm trying to think... Oh, like Hanako in the Waking Shores. Triple Dragonkin, like you can knock those out. If someone wants to sit at Hanako for 5 hours, let them. Just let them. But, I don't know. Has anyone ever talked about making pet battle raids or pet battle dungeon where multiple players can participate? I've brought that idea up. So I was thinking like a raid world quest. Right? Where if you participate in it, you get to, like, I don't know, could have like a pet vault at the end of the week where you open it and you get different rewards. That'll never happen. Like, that's out of the norm. But yeah, I was thinking of something like that. The only thing is it couldn't be more complicated than like if the enemy's a beast, bring mechanical pets, and things like that. But it was a fun idea that I've kicked around before. Oh my god, could you imagine? Could you imagine if they put a boss in one of these raids where you had to like pet battle it? Oh my god, the players would absolutely fucking mauled. They would lose their minds. It'd be fun to see for like 5 minutes and then be like, okay, you guys are dramatic. Making people have to do pet battle world quests sucked for people that don't like it, but as a gold farmer, I was selling Icky for 150. Yeah, see? Like... And it's so wild to me that people complain about them because, honestly, even after the nerf to Icky, you could still use Icky to clean up almost all of those, because most of those, I know it was a big thing in BFA, because the Nazjatar enemies, and then Mechagon, so those ones had rep tied to the completion of them, and then little items you could turn in for extra rep. And oh my god, I remember the absolute rage that happened in the wider community about that. And it's like, bro, first of one, where is it? One, everything scales now. Like, it scales. So stop whining. Throw some pets that are strong against the enemy onto your team. And go. Like, I don't know. Like, pet battlers, well, I can't talk. Pet battlers literally have to do every single aspect of this game to do what we want to do, right? I have to PvP, I have to raid, I have to do dungeons, I have to do professions, like, I have to do everything to do what I want to do. But because you want a like 150 rep to get whatever to exalted faster, you're mad that you have to do battle against a scaled enemy that'll take you at most, like the longest, a minute and a half. That dragon on top of the hill in Waking Shores is pretty fast too. Adenicon. Yeah. I can kill him in three hits. I've got a 3-hit strategy. It could easily be turned into like a 5-round strategy for leveling if it was worth it. But it's not, because they nerfed all of the XP. I fought someone yesterday who brought out 3 Ickies. What a terrible plan. I just swapped out after every Black Claw. Yeah. That is kind of funny, though. I made gold cap in 2 weeks because of that in pet sales. Yeah. Icky can still clean up almost every single target enemy, depending on the fight. So, like, I've just got no sympathy. I've got no sympathy coming from a position of, well, to do what I want to do in the game, I have to do everything. And I'm super happy that so far in Dragonflight we haven't had any pets connected to raid things, but in 10.2 we will have 2 pets connected to raid achievements. So we'll have to see how feasible that's going to be. And you can't do it in LFR because why would you be able to? And then next run someone had 3 anomalous. That's kind of funny because Dole Dippers on the Warcraft Pets Discord was talking about how someone was running some kind of team and they were tired of getting their butt kicked. So they're like, I've entered my villain era, and they ran triple anomalous. Which, for triple anomalous, really all you'd need is a mitigation team. So Sandstorm. And for Icky, like you said, it's just swapping out, having some kind of magic ability. But yeah, why am I've been in the queue for 25 minutes and it's supposed to be 50 seconds. Speaking of anomalous, maybe if I change the team, it'll actually pop my queue. When I do fights, I always just load up 3 pets of the newest, hardest, expensive pets to get, just because in my mind they are laughing and saying, holy crap, this dude. I will say, some pets that I see, my thinking on it is, because I was fighting, oh God, what was I fighting yesterday? There was a team with, like, the Mechanical Pandaren Dragonling, the Idol, and some other pet where I was, oh yeah, I think they might have actually had the Unborn Valkyr. And, you know, that'll work depending on, like, what the team is, because I think they won against me once. But I think a couple other times they didn't. And all I can think when I see that team is, okay, wow, where have you been the last 10 years? Like, those pets are, they're better pets than them. But, yeah, I think the newest pet I saw yesterday was Gildan. Someone had Gildan. I don't know that I saw any super fancy pets except maybe, I think someone had the honor level 20 pets, which I don't have them, but I don't like PvP. Yeah, my team destroyed the anomalises. It was fun. I was able to finish my weekly quest and the Traveler's Log. Usually I'm pretty terrible at PvP battles. Yeah, I'm not good at them either. Like, you'll see, I've lost all of them today so far. I think this is like my 3rd. This effing team again. Yeah, so just, It's just one of those things. That's fine, buddy. How fast is he? 242. Is he gonna use deflection? Oh, I'll check all that in a second. Hold on. That's fine. I mean, it's not, but, you know, whatever. See? What is this? I get, like, no crits, and these people get tons. It's rude. Really? This triple Sandstorm team is just irritating. I guess I'm just going to need to... I'm gotta figure out something against the Sandstorm, because this is just kind of irritating. Because I'm going up against the same guy every single time. So I've got 4 losses today, I think. Because I'm lame that way. Okay. Let's try this one. We'll switch the... Because as much as I would love to Dreadful Breath, I don't want to get stuck. Alright, okay. Let's see. Hey, there's Toxie. I named that one. Yeah, if I'm grabbing an anomalous, I throw Toxie on the team. Do you have a custom name for your Sunborn Valkyr? I will check in just a moment. I love how they're putting me against the same person every single time. Like, you're killing me. Okay, buddy. Where are my crits, huh? That's what I want to know. Ha! There's at least one crit. Jeez. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this one either. Oh well. Well, the problem on this one wasn't gonna be stuns, just because of, yeah, the problem on this one wasn't gonna be stuns. It was going to be... because I had 2 critter pets. It's a Sandstorm team, and obviously they're just playing better than me. I'm not very good at this, like 100%. And aside from just having like 3 super fast elementals with Sandstorm to go in against them, there's not much else to do right now, which is kind of annoying, if I'm being perfectly honest. But I'm glad they're farming their wins. I think they've gotten all 5 of their wins against me, so maybe they're done. Oh, okay, Sunborn Valkyr, that's what I was checking on. No, so there is no special name for the Sunborn Valkyr. Sorry, I'm not glaring at people, I'm glaring at my screen. Biggest problem with the blind team is so there's no like for this one there's not going to be. I could do that, but hooray! Now I just have to think of a name for one of my favorite pets. Oh, did you... See, it gave you the badge, but it didn't give me a notification. That's weird. Did it show up anywhere else? Yeah, like it's not even showing up in my, like, my Streamlabs list. Like, I see Tupper's sub. Maybe it'll pop up here eventually. Alright, let's see. They all need to be at least... Well, that one's not going to be fast once they lose their... Yeah, that's weird. Anyway, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Just let me know when you figure out a name. And I will get that named for you. Keep hitting this. I did it last time too. I don't know why. I feel like the only thing that adds are like the spores. I wish I had this guy in the speed breed. Ah, whatever. Let's try it. We're gonna get the Sandstorm person, even though they keep kicking my butt. There's obviously someone in the queue who, isn't having any issues with them. But like I said, maybe they finally... Let's see. I'm gonna see if I still need that one. Just go over there and kill stuff. Is it under exploration? Yeah, okay. Let's see. Treasures. Okay, there they are. Sandstorms, fire. Okay, I do need snowstorms. Anyone having problems with pet battles dropping? It takes me 3 tries most of the time. I've had a few of those. I don't think I've had any drop. I have had, like, not so far this week, but I haven't really done much this week to know for sure. But, like, last week, I was having a lot of failed to create pet battle stuff. Wow, that murdered me. Oh, because he's elite. Oh, that makes sense. I'm so used to being on my paladin. I can just pull everything and just sit there. Maybe because I only level my tunes in pet battles, you think? No, I don't think so. Because I don't. And I was having problems. Alright, we're gonna go find some easier people to kill. Meaning I do so many at a time in one area? I don't think so, because I can't. Because I do a lot of that too when I'm verifying strategies. Just doing pet battles back to back and stuff, and I wasn't having any problems until recently with that type of stuff. Defeat creatures empowered with elemental water. Like... Yeah, I don't know why they're not counting. They're empowered. That's kind of annoying. But yeah, I don't think so. Because when I'm doing that stuff, I do a lot of them, and I think there's just something hinky going on. I need to, like, find someone that I can just follow around to kill stuff. Like, I just need to find a group. Because I don't think I can take on any of these guys by myself. Like, are we really only going to count elites? Because that's just rude. I'm not grouping up to kill things. That's why I didn't finish the secret stuff. I found out that you had to group up to do a part of it, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't want it that much. Okay, so the phoenixes count. But not... but not the elementals. That's kind of funny. Great. Oh! Yikes. Awkward. I guess I'm just gonna have to wait for it to fall down here. And then it doesn't. I'm not very good at this game. Huh. I mean, unfortunately, the only thing I can suggest is to put it up on the bug forum, because... ugh. But, I mean, it almost feels pointless to do that, because they, like you said, they don't really listen to us. Ugh, get out of the thing. Forgot that their little pools will give them... will heal them. Do you know... okay. Here's my theory on what's happening here. The only person I'm going up against is the Sandstorm person. And I think my Q's only popping when they drop down in MMR. So, I'm sorry that this isn't turning into, like, a huge actual pet battle PvP thing, but, you have to ask me pet battle questions, I guess. Okay, so the Stompers, I want to see... okay. 317. I'd probably definitely want to get a speed version of that guy at some point. Since I'm just sitting here farming anyway. Let me turn on track pads. Why? Oh, hey, rude. Jeez. But that storm that follows you? It is. No worries. Yep, sorry. I wish if you did wild NPC battles and when you win be nice to get gold or transmog from the win, I'd be a billionaire. I do kind of wish that there was more incentive for it, I guess is the best way to put it. I just didn't feel like double jumping. Like, just in general, I wish there was more incentive for pet battling. Like, 100% I'd be fine with starting with them even paying attention to us and fixing things that need to be fixed. But, you know, that'd be a nice place to start. It's just frustrating and it's disappointing. I was talking about it yesterday, but I think I'm at the point where if kind of the trend I'm seeing for pet battles this expansion is going to continue into the next expansion, I would 100% I'd rather them just, that's it, cut the cord, pull the plug, whatever you want to call it, because it's just absolutely, like, getting to the point where I'm so weary of all of the stuff that gets pushed to live for us that is just totally messed up. Which I don't know where they fell off. Maybe it was the content pace. I have no idea. They were being pretty responsive at the beginning of Dragonflight for things. And then just nothing. Well, okay, hold on. Pretty responsive makes it sound like they were being responsive. They were kind of listening when I was bringing stuff up about, like, swag. But after that point, oh god. I 100% wish that Death and Decay worked like Consecration, that it just dropped at my feet. I'm so tired of misclicking my Consecration because I suck at the game. There are so many fun ideas they could go with. Maybe someday they'll pick a few. Maybe. I'm tired, boss. I'm done. Interaction and have people possibly get into it. More collection from it so it brings new people on. Has to have an addiction element other than just collecting the pets. Yeah, because the collecting's the quickest, easiest part of it. But it just gets frustrating. Okay, but if my queue does pop with this team, I hope you guys are... So the longest fight I've ever had was actually against a Sandstorm team. Or not Sandstorm. A Sunlight team. And, it was like, over 140 rounds or something. So that's fun. But... yeah, I think if they tried to do, like, more cute things with it, that it might attract more people to it. And like I said, just stop putting a stranglehold on how we can level pets. That's just a big part of it. Like, if I go out and do something in Dragonflight, like... that's what absolutely kills me, is for literally everything else in the game, they say, we don't want you to feel like you have to do past content to do anything, right? You shouldn't have to go into past content. But yet, we have to go back into Legion and WoD. It's like, well, it's evergreen content. Well, evergreen content is fantastic. Give us better ways to level. Like, what are you trying to prevent by not letting people get good XP from current battles. Like, that's what I want to know. Hold on. What am I at? 15 minutes. We're gonna leave the queue. And I am going to kill this person with them. I don't know. This is one of those, I'm so low level, I'm like, please don't, because I'm in tank spec so that I don't die. So it's kind of like, please don't look at me. Please don't, I don't actually want aggro, I just don't want to die. Anyway, we're gonna see if this pet has the speed version. Oh, cool. Speed balance. Let me check the other two. Let's see, Ironbeak. Okay. Well, I have 2 speed. And then Swaglet. I have the balance. The speed balance isn't a big enough gap to be worth it. Look at... Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, I've had 5 losses today. Cause I suck. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna have to delete all of that at some point. Great. I've heard legends of the Sunlight teams, but have thankfully never seen one. I don't think they're super popular right now because I think Sandstorm and Darkness, because like something like Sandstorm got a buff, and so really them running the Sandstorm team 10 out of 10 not shocked. They're just better than me. I don't know. I'm not very good at PvP in general. Like, my favorite way to PvP is to join Alterac Valley, which I think has the highest number of players you can have in PvP for like a battleground. So I'll join Alterac Valley. I'll hide in the middle of the big group, and I will just spam like wild growth and stuff like that on my druid. That's my version of PvP, because my incompetency at PvP is lost amongst the general populace. So that's how I PvP. Let me finish killing this person and I'll look at the chat. Of course. Let's see. Can you do a poll on Zufu asking us what you'd like to see and maybe tweet it and try a different approach if you haven't? I think if, I think if Flip Method's article didn't get the point across, I'm not sure anything will. And that was on Wowhead. And unfortunately, pretty much the comments were just full of people saying, oh, that's lava. That's not what they were saying. They were, sorry. They were saying, oh, you know, pet battles suck. Just get rid of them. Why are we wasting dev time on this? Yeah, all the same stuff that they say when anything about pet battles is brought up. Which is funny, because I can guarantee that almost no time is spent, dev time is spent on them, outside of maybe the collection aspect. Oh, yeah, no, I don't actually want aggro. Please don't. I don't actually want you guys to attack me. I just want to tag you. Okay. Nope. Please don't. Oh, please don't. Oh, please don't. Wow, all the swirlies. So yeah, it's just frustrating because that's just a knee-jerk reaction. It's like, if you don't like this aspect of the game, just don't play it. But people are always super shocked when I tell them the stats on like there's more player engagement with pet battles than mythic raids. Like when you look at current content, like if right now you looked at the stats for how many people have the achievement for getting bosses down in Mythic Abyss, there are more than double the amount of people who have completed the Zeralet Cavern family battlers. Now, that's still not a huge number. And to be fair, Zeralet Cavern family battler stuff is, it's hard. It's not very nice. It's not Argus hard, but almost for some of them because the enemies have their abilities randomized. And anytime you throw that randomization in, you're just messing everything up. Oh, I'm gonna die. Why do I keep getting thrown in the lava? This is just not nice. Oh yeah, there are a few BGs that are 40v40. Oh yeah, so that's my jam. Those ones, I'll just stand in the middle of the whatever group I'm in and just spam wild growth and stuff. Because that's all I got. I'm like, man, I'm so bad at PvP. Healing is fun in big BGs. I used to do that a ton. Oh yeah, just going in and then you sit there and you just do, oh God, what is it? Like AoE heal stuff. It was actually, so my favorite... What was it? I started raiding in Burning Crusade, and I was a healer. I was a shaman healer. And when I tell you that shaman healing was broken, because all I had to do was stand in the raid and chain heal, and I don't think I ever really ran out of mana. And I always topped the heal charts, so it kind of spoiled me. And 10 out of 10, I'd never played like a live service game before that. And so I didn't know that they changed classes. Like I legit thought like, okay, this is it. This is gonna be my shaman forever. And and then they changed it and I'm like, why? It was perfectly fine the way it was. Horrible. Not them. They're not horrible. I'm horrible. I'm not very super good at this game, but it's the game I have the most fun with, so. Oh God, I need to re-queue. Oh, well, we're not queuing with that team. That would be funny. But not really. Who did I have? I had This sunlight team? I think so. Yeah. Apparently the one person I was fighting was like, I got my 5 wins off the same person. Thanks. You're welcome. I figured that was going to be the case this week. There's just... Even fighting weather with weather. Like... Oh my god. You're gonna make me mount so that I don't fall in the lava. I did a lot of healing in Mythic Plus on a Holy Priest this season, and now I've switched to trying Mistweaver Monk. It's so much more fun. I did heal on a Mistweaver Monk for a little bit, and I agree. It was fun. I think... Oh, I don't have it. Yeah, so when I did heal with Mistweaver Monk, I did it in, like, normal dungeons. 'Cause I can't handle people being people. At least how they are in stuff now. 'Cause I'm just not... I'm not Mythic Plus, Mythic rating material, right? Like, I'm okay. I can get through most stuff. I know how most of the mechanics work just by the sheer amount of time I've played in the game. But at the end of the day, I'm not terribly good at it. So I can do, like, low-level mythics, but probably anything past a 10 is not gonna happen for me, and especially not as a healer. Because I started healing in the okay, you get to drink after every pull while the... Oh, you know, I think I went against this team the other day. Now I feel kind of bad. Yeah. But, oh gosh. Oh yeah, so that's the kind of stuff I learned in, and now this go, 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 go type of behavior, I just can't. I can't do it. Oh, are we gonna run down the timer because you're trying to make me feel bad for doing a Sunlight team after getting 5 losses in a row? That's fine. If you want to waste all our time, that's cool. I'm here until 6 p.m. anyway. So go for it. To be fair to him, if I lose here, I kind of probably deserve it. Fair enough. I still won. Alright, let's see. I'm kind of bad at the game, but I do enjoy healing. I did enjoy healing. Like, legit, it's my favorite thing to do. But I can't keep up. Well, I can't keep up with the groups, first of all. Second of all, I can't keep up with the pace of them changing stuff. Like, when I played... Like when I said I played the Mistweaver, right? Like, you're right. It was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed it. And then they changed some critical aspect of it. What the... And... Oh, God. I hate Death and Decay. I don't, but, like, geez. But they changed... something with it that kind of broke it a little bit, and it fundamentally changed how I had to play it. And I'm like, great, like I just learned how to do this, and then you do that. Like, thanks, I guess. Anyway, well, I'm gonna die. Jeez, what is it with, like, these people and their swirlies. Anyway, I'm very bad at all of this. So then I was like, why? What was the point in me even learning this? And then you change it 5 minutes later. And then, what was it? Jeez, these storm things are just following me. Okay. Jeez. Finally got my health sort of back up to where it needs to be. Okay, let's see. People are the worst. They are. Oh my gosh. Like, I just don't understand. Like, don't get me wrong. I get it. We all don't want our time wasted. Really? But on the same token, like, you need to understand that not everyone likes that pace. And I'm not trying to waste people's times in dungeons, but these guys won't even let me drink if I need it. And then we die, and then I get blamed because someone... Oh, I'm out of the zone. I didn't even get that. That didn't even count for me. And they call me a terrible healer, and it's like, who's terrible here? The healer who was drinking because they made sure you lived? Or the tank who ran ahead thinking they're, you know, hot shit and got everyone killed because they didn't pay attention to their healer drinking? Like, it's not rocket science. But anyway, that was kind of neat. The magma thing, like, scooted me toward him. That was cool. It got me there faster. So yeah. And, like, I could tank in dungeons. Maybe not, like, Mythic Plus 10 plus dungeons, but I could tank normals and heroics, but I don't because people are assholes. Yeah, 7s and 8s are nice and relaxing, I think. Yeah, like, pretty much anything under 10, I could probably do just fine. Aside from the fact that no one would probably invite me to them because of my gear. I don't have any, oh, well, I got you. I don't have any achievements this time. Like, I can probably count on a couple of hands the number of times I've done dungeons for this expansion. And if I had a group of people that I could do it with consistently, that'd be different. Light of Creation is a really sucky heal. Sorry, I've just switched topics. This really sucks. He doesn't have a heal. I do like this model, though. I love these little guys. And people are either learning or just having fun. It's nice. Okay, well, I don't know. I just don't want to go through all of that. It just... kills me the number of things I'm limited to in this game because it's not worth the stress. And I already do not like that I have to actively like talk with people and be invited to groups for mythic stuff. Like mythic zeros at least should be queuable, but they're not. Oh my goodness. Stop it with the frost. Let's see. Hold on. Let me get out of here before I get, like, murderized. Okay. Mistwalker can be super duper complicated too. It's been a fun challenge to learn the basics, but once I'm in there kicking around and helping people at the same time, it's all worth it. Oh yeah, for sure. And I do, like, when I had a friend to run mythics with, he would run as a healer, I would run as DPS, and we would get into groups just fine. But he doesn't play anymore, which, you know, he wasn't having fun anymore, so don't play. I still talk with him. He still streams and stuff. But when I didn't have that person to, like, hang out with, because that's what dungeons and raids used to be. Yeah, you want to progress, but you were also hanging out with people. It was your socialization. It was fun. And definitely, like, I don't want to blame the looking for group tool for that. I think it's just the people. Like, some of the people have just gotten super elitist and nasty about stuff, and no one wants to engage with that. I'm part of a Discord called WoW Made Easy. It's just for people who don't want to be jerks and don't like to play with jerks. That's the only way I was able to keep doing Mythic Plus. Yeah. It's... what is it? Oh my good gravy. With these storms. Stop it. Anyway. But yeah, when I had my friend to run around with and everything else, and he was really good about knowing what needed to go on, and he'd give me quick little explanations. Because I can watch videos ahead of time, but until you're actually in there doing the fight, it's kind of like, you know, I don't really get it until I do it, which is why, like, when I do the pet battle, like taking a look at newer pet battles and stuff, like I can kind of give you a gist of, like, is it good, is it bad, based on the stats and the moveset. But until I'm, like, really in there, using a pet, I can't give you, like, super specific information, I guess is the best way to put it. I'm not quite that good. Oh, let's check on this Storm Touch Stomper to see if it's an SS breed, and then we will... It is not. Okay. Oh, don't do that. Rip. Little buddy, I'm sorry. Oh, wow. That looks like a lot of stuff that's gonna murder me. Oh, haha. Perfect timing. Alright. After I kill this thing, I will queue up for the next one. Because I've been talking and not queuing back up. But to be fair, most of my queues have been like 15-20 minutes apart for actually popping, so. Just one last, like, punt. Oh ho ho. I guess we'll just queue up with... Oh, nope, nope. They're not even healed all the way. Okay, I thought of a name for the Sunborn Valkyr. How about Dimples? I imagine she'd have dimples. If she ever smiled, probably. Great. It popped, like, instantly. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to decline it. There's no way we're gonna kill this thing in time. Plus, it'll let me switch teams. And not be a jerk. Queuing up with a Sunlight team. Alright. Okay, oh yeah, I was looking at other Sunlight guys. let's throw Puddle Terror on there. Why not? Okay. Oh, yeah, Dimples. Yay! Fun, thank you, no problem. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. To open. Uh-oh. Like I missed a call. Oh, that was just you. Someone is at your front door. Sets me free. Oh. Oh wow, they're all dead. Well, that would have been a nice haul of people, but oh, they threw the bone. Oop. Okay, I didn't pull it. I was like, oh no. Oh. Hello, guy's probably not gonna survive long. I think he's on the other side of the tree. Well, I guess we'll check him after, oh. And they're already grayed out. Great. I love getting caught in combat with things that get grayed out for me. It's my favorite. Jeez, guys. I said go. And nothing. At least the elites stay, you know, targetable. Well, not targetable. That's the wrong term. Neutral, so that you don't have to so you don't miss out on them. For some reason, the ice elemental does not stay neutral. Interesting choice. Oh, and of course, they're all in a group, which is why they're going gray, so unhappy, very sad ducks. Alright, I'll come sit over here. This is like my safe, like I'm hiding over here. Alright, if it gets to 5 minutes and it hasn't popped, we'll leave and hop back in. Oh yeah, we need to clear out the Pet battle log keeper. So I wrote it on the back of one of my sticky notes what I got yesterday. So yesterday I was 13 wins, 16 losses, which I usually try to end up with more. Like, I don't want like yards and yards more wins than losses. I just want one more win than losses. And I didn't get that yesterday. And so far, today is not looking good for me either. One, two, three, four, five, yeah. Will this pop me all the way back up to the top? Wait. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, that's today. Oh yeah, that's what I ended it on yesterday. Oh my goodness, I'm not safe here. Oh yeah, I got one draw yesterday, so we both killed each other on the last round. Yesterday I was popping. Today I've only had 6 battles. Oh. A little stronger now. Alright. We'll leave all the ones up for today. Well, at least I'm doing something while I wait, right? I'm not gonna make it over there in time. Oh, someone summoned the thing while I was preoccupied. That's okay. Oh, they're fighting each other? That's kind of funny. Oh! I got a pet. Interesting. Wasn't even trying for that. Fun. Nope, that's not what I wanted. 53, so I got a quarter of them. That's not bad, right? Like, at least I got a quarter of the way through the achievement. I wonder if they're just looking for, like, rares. Alright, I've hit 5 minutes again. Why does it look like I'm... Let's try this again. So when I hit 5 minutes, that's when I'll requeue. Especially if the timer says I should have like a 40-second queue. Oh yeah, that's right. Those guys won't count. Because generally it means something's gone funky with the queue and it's stuck, or there's just literally no one in my bracket to go against, I guess. Guess we'll just chill right here and hope nothing murders me. I have been kind of annoyed with that. I don't know why I have to resummon. What are you? Oh, a mage. Oh, are you wanting to do them? Oh, wow, yeah. I don't know if you know this, but I'm really bad at this. Can you not pull more stuff over? I'll just die. Oh, okay, there's a paladin over here. Whew. I'd like to think that sometimes people see my paladin come up with all of her tanky look to her, and they're happy to see me. Like, I like to pretend that. You guys, it's gray for me. Why am I gonna help you kill it? Like, normally I'm nice and I'll help people kill stuff, but like, it's just so obnoxious when things go gray. Like, just don't make tagging a thing. Just let everyone get credit for killing it. Oh, well, there's 5 people that'll do this obscure advantage to it, and it's like, I don't care about those 5 people. Ban them. Oh, boy. Oh. Sorry, I do rapid click stuff because I'm a goober like that. Yeah, they don't have anything with weather changing. Really? A crit? I can't even get away from crits on my backline. That was the only pet that could have done anything to my pets. Ah, they forfeited. Because they knew. That's why I didn't put Nature's Ward on. Because it would have turned me into an elemental and their attacks would have done strong damage against them. Okay, we're gonna leave Sunlight alone. Well, I should do at least 3 more that way. But... you know what? That was a leeching team. Let's see if, you know what I want to do? Oh, let's see. Well, no. That might be a fun one, though. Hold on. God, hold on. I can't brain right now. Yeah, why not? So I saw this on a... Did I see it on a team today? Or was it yesterday? Anyway, I lost to that team. It's a theme with me. I'm not very good at this. It definitely would probably be more fun. Oops. That wasn't a player. So it definitely would probably be more fun to do something like this with someone like Roscoe. But unfortunately for you all, I'm not Roscoe. So I'm not terribly good at all this. But I do my best. I do my best. But that's the theme for the day. Dragons is not terribly good at much. Although some exciting news on a more personal front is that I finally finished writing my book. And I've been trying to send it out for queries and whatnot. And no takers. You know, and of course they don't have enough time to really tell you what was wrong with, or wrong. It's subjective, according to them. So they don't really have enough time to tell you what's wrong with your book. Like, what made them not want to represent you. But so far, my guess is that they don't like my character, or characters, because it's multiple point of view. So they don't like my characters. And, which is amusing to me, because they tell you they want flawed characters, but when they give you, or when you give them flawed characters, they're like, no, not like that though. Right? So that's my first guess, is that the characters are flawed, but no, not like that. Or I'm not marketable as a person. I'm not interesting. I don't know. So, so I'm getting it professionally edited right now, or I'm trying to. And that's adorable. And it's just one of those, every time you see another thanks but no thanks come in. It's just... like, I don't want to say heart-wrenching because that sounds a little dramatic. But it doesn't do much for the self-esteem, that's for sure. Whoa ho ho! So yeah. That's what I'm working on now when I'm not losing in pet battle PvP. Or as much as I can work on it, it's finished. I've started another book. But that one, it's... oh, this one's getting ready to... oh. No? Oops. Anyway. So yeah, finished writing my book. Trying to get someone to be interested in it. Writing another book. Different, same genre, different genre subtype. So, instead of an epic fantasy, it's an urban fantasy set in Florida. I'll check on this little guy. Since I'm at 5 minutes again. Power speed. Sorry. Rip. Okay, which one had I grabbed? Oh yeah, we did leeching, but I swapped out the clockwork gnome for the moon-touched netherwelt. Lol. They say lol something. Waiting on two things. Waiting for people to start killing stuff, because this is a whole bunch of elites. And waiting for my queue to pop. 21 seconds, my foot. Your calculations are misleading. So yeah, I've gotten 2 rejections today. Which is fun. So 2 of those. Oh my god, why? Okay, I'm never going to be a fan of AoE in places where there's lava. Like, it's just not gonna happen. I'm not a fan. Kaboom. Oh yeah, yesterday something super funny was happening. My mouse was just disappearing from it. Like, My mouse wasn't showing up in game. Which was humorous. Perplexing. Oh. 5,000! That must be account-wide. There's no way I've gotten 5,000 just on this character. Rip. It doesn't come up in your bags, does it? No, it's a currency tab thing. Right? Oh yeah. There's no way. We get a mount when I click on the mount thing? Or is that not working today too? Dimmed primeval water. Okay. Alright. Oh my gosh, finally! Sorry. Oh, this is not gonna be a good team for you. I'm so sorry. Kind of. Are they gonna wind up right away or are they gonna supercharge? They're gonna supercharge. Alright. So we're gonna do this. Honk. Okay. Yeah, this was not a good team for this person to come in on. That's fine. At least you got one hit in. Well, I kind of expected that. Well, hey. Win number 2 for the day. Yeah, let's do a dot team. Hey, we won too. I really hope it's not the same person. This is kind of funny. So they're probably gonna put down build turret. Yeah. So definitely not swapping over to Mr. Kunchong or anything. We are going to try to get that going. And then toxic fumes. Hmm. 281, 219. Oh, 293. So we're faster anyway. So we'll get our bite in. We're faster than all of them. $21. Oh my god. Bite is exactly the amount I needed there. That was fun. Okay, like, at least when I'm losing, I let them see it through to the end. Oh, it's the Kunchong team again. Yeah, but I won this time because I had a different team. So that did pretty well. The force swap team. So let's do this dot team. Let's try them out since we're on a roll. And I just wanted to get at least a quarter on this storm. So I think there shouldn't be too much longer left. Yeah, 30 minutes. I'm gonna laugh. It's gonna be like, I don't know. So 10 out of 10 if I had the Iron Starlet. I would not try to wind up supercharge wind up. Like if those are the only mechanical pets that you've got on hand, I would what all do they have? Like I think they have explode instead of supercharge, which wouldn't be like a huge thing. So I'd probably just use like wind up and Powerball to get faster. And then just Powerball if they've got any kind of defensive moves. And then once they're out of their defensive moves, use wind up again. So just set up the wind up, Powerball, and then wind up. That's what I would do there. If that was my only option. Otherwise, there's better mechanical pets out there than that. I brought up a protein bar just in case I needed it, but the refrigerator oatmeal I had earlier is doing just fine. Oh. Oh no. Okay, we gotta kill it quick. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Oh god. Ah. Ooh, buddy. I just need him to survive long enough. Rude. Whew. And then, of course, I'm not gonna get... Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna happen. Hey, I'm pretty sure I lost against this team yesterday too. I like it's like the comeback teams today. Redemption. Oof, all those decoys. Well, that's why. Oh no, this is not what I wanted. Really? Yeah, so that's why having immolation's great, because that'll bust down decoys. So by the time I put on immolation and then swap to another pet, that pet's first round, the decoy's gone. So that's why I like having those immolation teams. Yeah, let's try it. Well, which team did I use it with? This one. Because if I go up against the triple decoy, having a magic pet's not that great. But we do have feign death because they have breath. This team actually worked out pretty good yesterday. I have no idea why I put Ursoc on this team. It's great sting. Protect your soul. Yeah, we'll try that. Hold on. Oh, well, too late. Oh. Guess I don't really need the dazzling dance, but that's fine. Oh yeah, they're gonna win this one. Yeah, this is just a bad matchup. I should have used Dazzling Dance there. Oh well. I kind of wanted to get rid of him. That's fine. Yeah, that was a really bad matchup. Let's see. The problem with this blinding team is there's no force swap. Okay. Let's swap out the sneaky marmot. Well. Where do I have another spell afflicted? Is it in the dot section? Yeah. Let's see. I think I looked at all of these and I was not really happy with most of them. Because he's just not quite fast enough. Try it with you. If I get against the Kunchang, we're definitely swapping him out quickly. Let's see, news. Holy Paladin rework review. Okay. Just looking at all of Lazy's updates for the PTR. I caught most of it. I didn't know what pets to get from the seed, like I could get from the seed blooms. And, yeah, so I'm probably going to end up having to buy them all because my RNG for drops is horrific as far as pets are concerned. But I'll get those ugly mechanical mounts super quick. Like, I got Gmod on the only time I went into Dazar'alor. I've only been in there once. And I got Gmod. And I hate it. It's ugly. It's such an ugly mount. No offense to anyone who likes it, but it's just a horribly ugly mount. Alright, here we go. Hopefully we can get a few more wins in today. Oh! Showing off with another whelp. Well... That's fine. Oh god, I hope they don't have something like that. Of course they do. Well, if they bring in the Devourer Lobstrock, then... Got Scorched Earth. What you got? Oh yeah, that's not gonna matter. Dun, dun, dun. I think, yeah, he's faster. I'm not gonna be faster than the Nether Whelp, though. Well, I will with the Fiendish Imp, but not... I wonder what they've got. Because they haven't even been able to do any hits yet. They probably have Soul Rush and Phase Shift. And Nether Blast or Breath? Breath, okay. Wow, I would never have... That would not have been a thing. I wouldn't have been able to actually hit with that. Like a 50% hit chance thing? No. No way. No shot. Okay. I keep forgetting I don't have to heal after that. Force swapping seems to be the way to go. Maybe we'll do the King Viperid. We'll have... Do we want Bite or Vicious Fang? Vicious Fang, why not? Terrifying Toxicity. Is this still sorted by speed? I really need to get a speed version of that pet. Nah, we'll stick with Bite. What about Wind Buffet though? What are our options? Well, we don't want... I mean, I guess. You know what, we'll just stick with this. Find battle. Ready fight. This will probably, depending on how long it takes, for the queue to pop, this will probably be the last one. Maybe I'll come out even. Or just below even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I am ahead. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. Wow, I'm ahead. So win or lose this next one. Yeah, all that was just Sandstorm. And then that was a bad matchup. So yeah, just Sandstorm. I mean, there's not much to do there except run a Sandstorm counter. I don't know. All right. We'll see. Maybe we'll get 2 more in. This is interesting. Oh, Jesus. Okay, there we go. Yeah, of course. 25% chance to stun. Alright, 1 second. Hello. My bad. Sorry. I muted it while my husband called. Sorry. Okay. Do we want to do one more battle? Do you think we should try one more? What should we do for our last battle? What kind of team should we do? The force swapping stuff is working really... Seems like you're doing okay in battles, or maybe I only remember the wins. I actually counted it and I'm ahead. I'm surprised. All the good people must have gotten their wins yesterday. So my string of losses here, I'm pretty sure that was all against the same person, Sandstorm team. And then, so that's 4, 5, and I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins today. So I'm ahead by 2. So even if I lost my last one, my next one, my last one, I'd still technically be ahead. Maybe we'll do the Primal Stormling. And instead of Bash, we'll do Wind Buffet. Okay. Alright, last one. Last one. Ooh, quick. It's probably against the same person. Yeah. Alright, I'm still gonna get this on. They're probably gonna use... I don't know why they're doing all the swapping, but let's see. Aquatic. Oh, okay. Hey, Princess! Yeah, for this week, just for Pet Battle Week, to do some PvP pet battles and do some fun, like let chat pick my team type and things like that. But yeah, nice to see ya. But that's it for me today. I will be back tomorrow. What did I say? Oh my god. 1 p.m. Pacific to 4 p.m. Pacific? Yeah. Fun! Oh no! I know. I know. So sorry, but I'll be back Thursday and Friday, because I mean, streaming on the weekends, most people either watch the big streamers who stream on the weekends, or they're streaming themselves, so totally valid. But so Thursday, Friday, I'll be back from like 1 to 4 Pacific. I know, I'm sorry. Yes, catch you tomorrow. So we did a lot better today than we did yesterday, even though the queue was a lot slower, because I had... How many battles did I have yesterday? I had a lot. Like, the queue was just going off. So let's see, 13 plus 16. So I got 29 battles yesterday and only 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, only 13 today. So, ooh, it dropped off dramatically. But I think getting the extra wins today, I think I'm at a tie for like the week, which is always my goal. But yes, I will be back tomorrow 1 p.m. Pacific until 4 p.m. Pacific to do some more PvP pet battling. And yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. I had a blast. Once again, thank you for all the good conversations, whether you lurked, chatted, or everything in between. And thank you, Tupper and Uncle Vinny, for the subs. Much appreciated. However, until next time, I wish you all the best of luck in your drops. Thank you for stopping by, and happy battling.
Making me stronger, making me stronger.